When this man's wife gave birth to a black child, he reacted in the most cruel way, he abandoned her. 20 years later, something incredible happened. Anna flinched in fear when Jack took a threatening step towards her. She hugged the baby, who was sleeping peacefully in her arms. Tears were rolling down her cheeks, and her heart was constricted with horror. "Who is the father of this child?" Jack shouted, approaching. Anna, overcome with fear, could not utter a word. "Answer me!" he roared, slamming hard against the wall next to her. His face was flushed with rage, and his fists clenched. Without saying another word, he stormed out of the room. Anna cried as she watched him go. She looked at the baby sleeping soundly on her chest. She felt sorry for the baby, because he did not deserve such an attitude. She couldn't understand how their son was black, because both parents were white. Even the doctors couldn't explain what had happened. They were offered to undergo tests, including DNA analysis, to clarify the situation. 5 days later, Anna was discharged. In all that time, Jack had never visited her. Anna felt disappointed. Where did their vows to be there for them in any circumstances go? She understood that he was feeling anger, and perhaps she would have been angry herself in his place. But leaving her alone in the hospital was a betrayal. He didn't even want to do a DNA test. She hoped that with his help it would be possible to dispel doubts, but Jack did not want proceedings. Returning home, Anna met his cold gaze. He walked into the guest room without saying anything. After the child fell asleep, she came into the room and tried to talk. Jack looked up in surprise. "What do you want? What is it?" he asked irritably. Anna approached and reminded him of the past days, of vows, of trust. She swore that she had never cheated on him, and even offered to do a DNA test. With tears in her eyes, she begged him to believe. But Jack just looked at her with disdain, and then grinned and refused to spend money on the obvious, as he put it. He kicked her out of the room and told her to pack her things. Anna, heartbroken, sat by the door and cried. She rang, knocked, begged. But there was only silence in response. Tired, she went to her room. Later, she called her sister. She came and helped me pack my things. Anna was still hoping that Jack would stop her, but he never showed up. My sister comforted me, but the pain did not subside. A few days later, she discovered that all the money from the account had disappeared. That was the last straw. Anna went into the house to talk, but found that it was empty. All things, even children's supplies, were missing. She found a note from Jack in which he accused her of betrayal and asked her never to look for him again. Anna was in despair. 2 weeks later, she received the divorce papers. She signed them, not having the strength to fight. My sister was there for me, supporting me, but the pain of losing my love and trust wouldn't let go. Anna returned to work at the microfinancial bank. She was no longer the same cheerful and energetic woman. Her boss, Pedro Williams, noticed her. He asked what happened. Anna burst into tears and told everything. Pedro comforted her, hugged her and let her cry. He started helping her recover. He invited her to dinners, walked with her, and spent time with Michael. Gradually, friendship arose between them, and then warm feelings. Pedro, who was widowed many years ago, regained hope. One day, he confessed his feelings to Anna and offered to take the relationship to a new level. But Anna still loved Jack and refused. Pedro did not back down. He continued to take care of her and the baby. He became like a father figure to Michael. One day, hearing her son crying, Anna burned herself with hot sauce. She called Pedro, and he came immediately, took her to the hospital, and stayed with Michael. He took care of the child with sincere love, picked him up from the garden, and visited Anna. Even Michael himself started calling him Dad. When she was discharged, Pedro drove them home. Anna realized that she had fallen in love. She made a decision to move forward. She knew that Pedro would be the best father for Michael. At work, she came into his office and offered to start all over again. Pedro hugged her with joy. Their feelings grew every day. 2 years later, Pedro decided to propose. On Anna's birthday, he decorated the office with balloons and flowers. Her colleagues congratulated her, and he came out with a cake. She found a ring inside the cake, and Pedro was on his knee. "I love you, Anna. Will you please marry me?" he asked. Anna agreed with tears in her eyes. They got married 3 months later. They raised Michael with love and care. He grew up smart and responsible, graduated from college, got a job, got a house and a car. One day, at Michael's birthday party, a stranger showed up. Anna recognized him as Jack. He knelt down and begged to be listened to. Remorse filled his words. He said that his mother confessed to him 10 years ago that his real father was a black man with whom she had cheated on Jack's father. Jack tried to justify himself, but Michael wouldn't listen to him. He kicked him out. Anna stated that she had long ago deprived him of his paternal rights. After that, Jack ended up in a nursing home, regretting that he had once chosen anger over trust, prejudice over love. But it was already too late. What do you think about this story? Write in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any amazing new stories. See you.